This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Every Telltale game ever, basically.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Oh, that is so cool! I love the,
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the night could win again, everyone would be happy.
I know who this is! I know who it is! Also, the Virago, 11:42 p.m. Also, I'll try, like, I am sorry if I don't talk much, it's because I don't want to over-narrate the characters, so...
One-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
Whoa!
What do you think,
The
Mark?
detail!
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Well, hiding our true selves. We all hide it.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
Whoa, the eyes!
He already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Okay, something with a microphone. Security, they usually have earpieces. Oh, a phone has a speaker type of thing. And so, let's hack it, because that's the only option with two choices.
Now, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
I'm undercover, you're not my type. Well, yeah, I'm just looking for a thrill. I'll just be nice.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
Is she flirting? Or like trying to hit on me?
What the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't
It's the Riddler!
10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's.
Father's time, whoa!
Riddler.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Meet me outside, go away, or come with. No, better come with me. She'll be safe with me.
You'd better gear up.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
What? Oh! Oh, that's brutal.
Now, let's get started.
What did he do? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Not good.
Get out of there.
I just, like, yoink! Well, I did tell her she better come with me, because she'll be safe. Oh my goodness, this is a very long loading screen of people screaming. Okay, there we go.
Let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. We've got some quick actions time. Oh, you got your gun? No, thank you. And then, opa! Dang!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Run now.
What you did to that man. Knocking him out like that.
Uh-oh.
How did you do that?
She's gonna get
I had a different
suspicious.
impression of you from TV.
I just happen to be a man of many talents. I'm not like the Batman or anything.
Man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Ooh, the status? The Riddler! Ooh. Going out Batmobile!
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino.
Oh, that is a cool secret compartment!
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Well, if he's putting on quite a show, might as well do the same. Let's gear up!
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Oh yeah!
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
What is that?
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Oh no, it's a doom chamber.
One way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you.
Why is his hands like that?
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I don't know!
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one.
Oh, cool! Okay, let's see. We gotta look around. So we got the Riddler right here.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Honestly, his villainous outfit isn't that bad. Okay, so let's look at the hostages.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Okay, yep. Keep looking around, Can't go this way. Oh, the cashier booth.
Cashier's booth. That'll do.
Yeah, because it's kind of private.
First.
Oh, yeah, the guard. Okay, distract. With the bat.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for distraction.
Okay, and boop. What the dude? Hello, it's me. It's the Batman and Nighty Night. Oh! What did the hostages nod their head like? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we got a peek.
Are you expecting a hint?
Ooh. Oh, I see a thing here, but am I just watching or do I have to click something?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
Oh, frontal assault or tear gas.
What's the best course of action?
I'm gonna try tear
Need a
gas.
distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh god! Oh! Not the finger!
I'll clear a path. Wait for
But the Riddler's face! It's so psychotic! Oh! Oh, this is new! Blah, blah, this! And then, that? Oh! Oh, slam, tear, again, shabomba!
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
Don't worry, Batman will make sure you do.
Shoot the hostage!
No, not the hostage! Don't worry, hostage, I shall save you! Oh, hit all targets. Oh, ba-boom! And then, oh, right click. Woo! Oh! Boink! Whoa! No, whatever that is!
Hiya, Bats.
Who are you?
Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
Break. What? Don't break my head open! Okay, and whoop! And whoop! Oh, okay. You miss. And then Q. And E. I'm really trying to keep calm and focus on the quick keys. Boom! Tie shock. Ooh, shock! I want to see him be electrocuted! Taste some electricity! Hope I put him into sleep. Uh-oh.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town.
Why did you leave town?
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Oh, why do you have to make me look at that?
Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn
Well, there you go, you don't
porridge.
know me or you're...
This is my
Dude, you're yesterday's news.
back.
You gotta keep
I'm
up with the
taking what's mine.
future, dude.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
That's right.
Says the man with a hook at his throat.
The one you placed. Calling the
You're
Batmobile?
supposedly the world's greatest
Oh no,
detective.
signal
There
Gordon!
you are.
Okay, yeah, let's signal him
At
right
my
now.
mercy. I don't see much
Gordon,
evidence
now.
of that.
Ooh, yeah, I like this. Okay, well, nope. Okay, but bada bing, bada boo. Punched in the face.
Clever, but not smart enough.
Oh, hey, no. And nope. Nope.
How it was done
Really?
back in the day.
Are you gonna just keep monologuing every time you're fighting me, dude? Ooh, I knocked his hood off. Whoa, okay, slow-mo. Reflex time. Nope. Did he really think he was gonna, like hit me with just a little glass? Woo, that little twirl. Go. Oh my goodness, so cool.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Uh-oh. Wait, he had explosives rigged? I like how he has the command and not the head! Not the head, not the head, not the head! Uh-oh, he's getting away. Oh, E time. Ooh, bat vision.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak
Oh, 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 Okay. Ooh, the box. That's the only weakness. Get all the cords, just in case. Okay, we better get after him. So let's go. Whee! This is so cool. Okay, we better hit him.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
Yeah, who cares,
You're a
Riddler?
man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his
Prove
money
you wrong,
running
I save
guns,
people or
trading
justice.
off the
Hey,
suffering of
justice,
war. Why wouldn't you just let him
not
die?
death.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
We'll see about that. Because slam dunk or punch attack. And nope. And nope. And whatever you're doing here. Okay. Okay. Woo! Ooh, careful not to fall now, mister. Because I'm about to get you. Okay, that's a little unfair with your hook there, but whoop! Oh, no. Oh, fat move! Ooh, body slam. Roundhouse body slam. Body slam. Body slam. Ooh, hope.
Enough of this.
Uh-oh, he's
You know
escaping.
How to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral.
Cerebral?
In a hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Don't get away! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Of course he gets away. This is not good. What's happening? Oh no, Gordon! Gordon! No! Oh no! I gotta stay there! Okay, 4 keys. Q and E's. Okay, da-ba-ba-ba-ba. And left click. Oh no. Oh, I saved him. Ah, Gordon's reaction. Oh no. What? Thank you?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Wait.
Waller?
Wait.
After all,
Wait.
we're here to help.
Wait. Wait. Okay, that's an interesting opening segment. But wait, Waller? Amanda Waller? What? Oh, we got the Riddler's box. Okay, since it's a Riddler's box, we should probably scan, just in case.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous.
Nothing
That
dangerous.
computer will be able to analyze further.
Okay, well so far it's not dangerous, so I guess it's a bit safe to take then. The puzzle box has been added to our inventory.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help. Track him down.
I
Got a
mean,
sick
he
pleasure
did
out of
escape though,
tormenting
but don't worry, we'll catch him in the
Smart enough
end.
to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. For what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Clearly.
Amanda's on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
That's right.
I've heard a great deal
And
about
you are, I haven't had the pleasure, or
So
I don't
much
like
so
your
I don't know
attitude.
if I should believe it.
And you are, I mean, I know who she is, but it was the least mean
This
thing to
is
say.
Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do.
How long have you been hunting him
World-class
down?
criminals like Riddler.
But, you could have warned us about your arrival.
Tracking him. Why didn't you tell us he was coming?
Oh
We
yeah,
get a
that
lot of
too.
unverified reports. I wanted to be sure.
Now we know.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
That he's back.
My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how
I only work with Gordon. I don't need
Not
a
to
team if
mention
that's a
that
good idea.
filth.
You know what? I only work with Gordon, okay?
We could do great
I
things
don't.
together
I
if you
only
join
just
me.
met you, so I don't know if I can fully trust you.
No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue.
What?
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Oops.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all
You're right,
this on
Waller.
me?
Back her
You're
up.
the
You
commander.
know, it was my idea with the tear gas, so
Or are
I'm.
those stars
It's all my
purely for
fault.
show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury
Ooh.
while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler.
Nice.
You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
His face, like,
For your
so
eyes only.
confident.
If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him?
I don't
figure
know.
it has
Wanted a
something to do
solution,
with
a
why he's
riddle, well, something about a riddle, okay?
He was asking about a riddle.
Well, a lot of riddles.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you
I
too.
do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
I mean, it's part of the superhero contract.
Closer
It's
towards the
honestly,
danger.
it's clearly, it's just straight up
Chaos,
unavoidable.
Energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
Yeah, he gets back up and fights.
I think I know you a little better now.
So she made a note in her file. I feel like that
I'll be
will
in
probably
touch.
be an important
Yeah,
shit
just-
later on.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like.
Riddler left me a
Get
puzzle.
me.
Stay out of my way. I don't like
There's a lot of
threats.
ways.
You know what? I'm just going to grapple away because I'm not going to tell her about the puzzle. So bye. Wayne Manor, 4:39 a.m. Well, technically, we're going under Wayne Manor. We're going in the Batcave.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Yeah, music. Jazz, classical, or ambient. Ambient? Whatever this word is.
Something with a beat.
Ooh, like, hip-hoppy, jazzy hip-hoppy, I don't know. Oh, that's not bad.
The Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, let's uncover this Riddler box. Oh my goodness, this is a really good camera pan of the whole cave. This is really cool. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh! It's like a little hall of villains or so.
She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so Catwoman, Selina Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Sparring. You know, combat fights. Oh, it's cute! We got her broken goggles and the hang-in-there kitty picture. Oh, Two-Face! Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. I think also it was like a turning point or like a breaking point when he saw me and Selina together and he just had this assumption that we were a thing or we were secretly an item or something. I don't remember what happened, but I knew he had a breaking point when he saw me and Selina together. I mean, you know, Bruce and Selina, but Penguin Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist anarchist and my oldest friend, born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families. He lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Oh yeah, he took over the Wayne Company for a little while. Yeah, but we stopped him in the end. Ooh, and Lady Arkham. Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or not. Her body was never found. Except all we found was her broken stuff and her broken mask. Ooh, but the cracked effect makes it so cool looking. Like, dangerous. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. So, that's so cool. I would like collecting all the trophies of the previous villains. Oh, that is so cool. I hope we get more. So, let's just focus on the boss now.
Detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred? Are you okay?
It comes and goes.
Oh, I forgot!
Since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
I still feel bad for him.
No, don't you worry about me.
I always worry about family, get that looked, or... No, he's family.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Okay, so we got some cool little stuff to look at. So Riddler's Files, Agency Files, Gotham Thieves, and Codex. Let's maybe try and focus on the main ones first. So let's try Agency Data.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be
make things harder on our side. Waller seems dangerous. Well, they're gonna be a challenge. That's all I'll just put out there.
I mean, well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. And well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's Agency Files. Let's look at the Riddler Files.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
He even, like, graffitied his logo.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long.
Yeah, because he just randomly disappeared.
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
So he was like a decoy?
It's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick.
Arkham has plenty of room, getting soft, no victims. I mean, Arkham has plenty of rooms for a crazy guy like him.
Just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Arkham is the key for all the psychos.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I do not want to know how he took the face. Like, he must have chopped it off, cut it, something. We got the Gotham feed and the Codex. I'll just take a look at the Codex and Gotham feed, you know, see if there's anything new. But okay, let's look at all the characters that we know so far. James Gordon. Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I finally won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I'm grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll ever be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion. But I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. It's really, I like how it's nice that we're getting a little bit of backstory or lore about the events that happened in between seasons 1 to now with the descriptions of each of the characters. So next is Renee Montoya. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the put down of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Lucius Fox. There would be no Batman without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he's built me. From Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe to him. A brilliant engineer and trusted confidant or confident? No, confidant. Why am I struggling? Lucius is one of the few people I could depend on in this world. In addition to being Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops new bat tech. Alfred Pennyworth. Oh, looks like he's got a lot. I am not my father's son, I am Alfred's. After my mother and father were oofed, or passed, or put down, he was the one who did the hard work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anybody, certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass, and my best friend. Last year, he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. It was Special Agent... Oh, Iman Avesta. Sorry, I forgot to say the name first. But it was a Special Agent, Iman Avesta, who handed me the psychological profile on Riddler. I don't know much about her, other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Amanda Waller. Okay, she also has a lot apparently, so... I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller outside the casino. After Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori, a former congressional aide and political science PhD, Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top COVID law enforcement organization, the agency. She's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear, understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions towards Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. So like a win-lose situation. Vernon Blake. Special Agent Blake, Avasta's partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. How did we manage to get his first name, though? Maybe from the agency data files. That's how we got the first name. But that's an interesting first name. Vernon. Vernon Blake. The Riddler. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham. One we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency. The Riddler's modus operandi, or however it's pronounced, is to torture and eliminate his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddles. I am sorry if I'm mispronouncing a lot of words. According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius-level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissist and obsessive-compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Yeah, that's right, Batman will bring him down. Rumi Mori. There's a lot for this dude. There are two sides to Rumi Mori, the face he shows to the public and the person he really is, the person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona with philanthropy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask, and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Mori, was war profiteer and eliminator. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never been proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Mori. Perhaps that's why he's targeted him at the Virago. It's not surprising a man like that would have enemies. I wonder how he made one of the Riddler. The agency. One of the nation's most clandestine national security organization, the agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up about them is that the agency's influence is awe-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Thomas Wayne. Whoa! Okay, so we got some information about the dad, even though he was long gone when Bruce was a kid. My father and possibly the worst criminal this city has ever known, Thomas Wayne. I once thought he was a hero, a man who passed trying to protect my mother and I from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philanthropic doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person. I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense for my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid. I want nothing more than to leave his dark legacy in the past. I'm just really, questioning, how are you able to get a photo of the dad like that? And the detail of the character model and everything, that is really well detailed. We got the detail on, we got the info on the mother as well. Martha Wayne. My mother, the mystery. I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child, so my memories of her are few and far in between, but I cherished each one. It's unclear that she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark. Maybe she tried to stop him. I just don't know. I need to believe that there is a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Gotham City, population 10.5 million. Gotham City is more than my hometown. It's my passion project. When I look out onto that skyline, I don't see a city. I see a living, breathing organism that keeps evolving, adapting to new threats. I must adapt with it. The criminals this place attracts are no different. There was a time when all you had to worry about was wise guys and street thugs, but crime too has evolved. The crime rate might be down, but the villains are becoming more and more bizarre, more terrifying. Sometimes I think crime is a virus that keeps mutating into more virulent strains, and the city is sick with it. I'll let Batman be the cure. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed here for a couple of days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham and was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot, so this place doesn't exactly hold the best memories for me. Staying in this place was a nightmare. The building was falling apart, the patients were violent and unhinged. This place is a tomb and it deserves to be forgotten about. And buried. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, even though it was built in the 1920s, it kind of rubs me off as like a Notre Dame vibe. I don't know why. But Wayne Enterprises, established 1870, way older than the asylum. So, multinational corporation founded by my ancestors covering all manner of technology, manufacturing, and finances. I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far so good, stocks are up and Wayne Enterprises R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. A wink wink, a nudge a nudge. Crime Alley. Park Row, Gotham City. The squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. The streets across from the Monarch Theatre is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began violently. I installed a plaque there to honor my parents before I knew the truth of my father's criminality. Criminality? Gotham City Police Department HQ. The GCPD is Gotham's first line of defense against criminals both mundane and bizarre. When mobster Carmine Falcone was in power, he kept at least half the force in his pocket, but not all of them. James Gordon was one of the few he couldn't corrupt. Since Falcone and Mayor Hill were taken down, Gordon has worked to clean up the corruption in the department. Crime rates have fallen dramatically since Gordon took over as the police commissioner. Partnering with Wayne Enterprises has given the GCPD access to better equipment and support, helping the force rebuild after last year's attacks. Wait, I'm curious. Who's the mayor now? Like, who's the new mayor after Harvey? So, the children of Arkham and former Mayor Harvey Dent targeted Gotham's finest last year. With our help, the force is back to where it should be. Since the children used Wayne Tech to infiltrate the GCPD, it's the least we could do. Well, that's all the codex. That was a lot of information. But now let's go to the Gotham feed. The last thing that we have to read. Well, I have to read. So Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the masked vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success, with the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is. I care that he makes things safer, said the grocery store owner of Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains, until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. But I mean, I guess Batman's 50-50, like, I guess you just don't know if he's, like, 100% good or 100% bad, because what if he sometimes, like, can turn on people? Like, you just never know. So Wayne Enterprises stock hits record high. Wayne Enterprises stock hit a record high of $120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpassing its previous high of $115 per share over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in the company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne returned to the company as CEO last year, following his brief ouster. Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced with Oswald Cobblepot in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. Wayne has since claimed the assault was the side effect of a drug injection at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. Dent trial date pushed back again. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months, following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team. The team, led by attorney Brandon Hoffman, announced they were recusing themselves in a pre-trial hearing on Monday morning. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. In a statement in court, Hoffman said, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. Gazette investigation. What is the agency? It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham City these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed with the Gazette that a mysterious governmental entity known only as the Agency has been conducting operations in the city recently. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime-fighting organization by this name, but many sources who have requested anonymity have been confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes and exerted considerable authority. "I have no idea who these people are, but when they show up, they are in charge," one officer said. "They act like they know what they're doing, but with no way to check their track record. I guess we have to take them at their word." Officials say Cobblepot model prisoner. In stark contrast with the ongoing saga of Harvey Dent's legal battle, former Wayne Enterprises CEO and convicted domestic terrorist Oswald Cobblepot is a model prisoner at Blackgate Prison. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts, he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. "We don't have a bad thing to say about him," said one of the Blackgate guard who wished to remain anonymous. "You get to talking to him and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart." Okay, that's all the Gotham feed and the Codex. So let's actually get back to the box now. Since we've kind of been like a bit distracted and sidelined, let's work on the puzzle.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Oh, yeah, we can open it? Yeah, okay, sure. And boop. Oh, spinny, spinny, spin. Okay, that is kind of cool. And then what do we do? Okay. Oh, go down? And then do it again?
There's writing engraved along the rim.
Why would he give me like a record disc?
I yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Okay, I have an eye but cannot see. Who am I? Eye of Hurricane, One-Eyed Jack, Blind Justice, or Eye of Needle? Okay, well, riddles isn't really my strong suit, not really much my forte, so I'll probably just have to go on a limb and guess that I think it's Blind Justice?
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though. Not one.
Okay.
So it's something else.
Not Blind Justice. What about... I don't think it's a Hurricane or One-Eyed Jack. What if it's, I'll just have to... I think it could be Eye of Needle. Because, like, it looks like a disc.
The Eye of a Needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what the disc is for. So, it's definitely not the movie tickets or the back computer. I know where. Okay. I'm surprised the ambient music stopped playing, so I guess all we have to do now is play the record on the record player. I wonder what the Riddler...
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what
it looks like a digital eye.
Is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about
it was like almost like a brainwave, like washing, hypnotizing thing. Just the way like Bruce responded.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprise.
Oh!
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet Tiffany too. Ooh, access the back computer at any time by entering the Batcave from the main menu. Okay, that's a good helpful information.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Wayne Tower, 8:37 a.m.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to
Really?
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel.
Oh, so she's glad with what I chose?
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Oh!
Seems like
Tax papers, something for Lucius. Well, I'm gonna be honest and say it's for Lucius.
Oh, this is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious
Well,
now.
I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great. You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
He makes a perfect boss.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Okay, well, here you go. The Riddler box.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
So, I believe it's just harmless, and more importantly, not only if it's just a weird puzzle box, it is in fact a record player disc. With a digital eye.
Micro-pulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
The door just opened.
Didn't take long.
What in the...
It's not what I'm on.
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
Hi, Dad.
Oh, Tiffany! It's Tiffany's model drone.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad indeed.
Always had a thing
I
for
mean,
toys.
this is
So
incredible.
who has everything.
I mean, I don't want to push it too far by like saying push it for a raise.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Tired, please don't say old or badass. You know what? Just say I'm badass, because I don't believe myself to be old and tired.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassed.
Wow. That's kind of typical for every parent and child.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this, man?
One of your dad's projects, well, I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't think it belongs to the dad. It clearly belongs to the Riddler, because the logo.
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of
Well,
this.
I mean, more helpful hands the better.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well.
Oh, yeah.
That he's
Spin for
having some
trauma,
issues with
same old Alfred, or... You know what? He'll be better just to see some old friendly faces.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the China.
Well, you know, Al, no one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do.
You never... What?
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
I'll trust your words for it then.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Oh, hello.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
Let me know when you find. See you later. I'll be right there. Well, just let me know.
Keep me in the loop about that, thing.
Will do.
Yeah, that secret Batman project we're working on. Don't be suspicious. Special Agent Blake now.
We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just
Make yourselves comfortable. Trouble. I'll just be nice and friendly, like very welcoming.
Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Oh no! Oh no! They can't look at that folder, because if they notice that I have the folder, then they'll be so sus.
Really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah, as a little boy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8.
Ooh, sneaky!
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back.
Lucius is already calling me?
Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so
it would be rude to pick up the phone in front of them, so I'll just finish off their questions.
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
Oh. So, the guy on the news? I mean, I have to play a bit like a dum-dum.
News?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Pretty much.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to
That's
you.
the exact same thing she said to the Batman.
Often
I mean, I have to play dumb, just say, I'm an easy target.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
I was only just being nice to him. So, we did get along. Like, for a little while.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
He was just being nice.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz.
Well, I mean, I it wasn't safe, you know, for just being. I'm not like. I can't reveal my Batman secret that I'm a badass crime fighter.
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Whoa! Didn't agree with that crazy or the man's insane. I don't know what to say! Creepy. It's kind of creepy.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most...
I don't know how they managed to get the photos of the criminals like that, but still cool.
Like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center.
Oh, got nothing to hide. Am I a suspect? What's your point? Well, am I a suspect? Because, I mean, sometimes he might, like, he probably didn't know they were criminally insane or destined to be.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
Maybe I'm just...
Or maybe you're a criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I'm just trying to hide that I'm the hero. So, I'll just say that I'm not a criminal.
You've got the wrong idea.
What's going on?
That's an evacuation warrant.
Evacuation?
It's time for you to leave.
What's happening?
We'll pick this up another time.
She looked a bit sus and cranky. Oh, Lucius is calling me. Wonder what he has to say.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building.
What?
Get yourself
What?
out.
What?
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Then tell me.
Riddler really
Just,
pulled a good one.
I'll be right there. Okay?
I'd still be able to disable it, but
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
it's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
What?
Lucius!
What?
Lucius!
Yeah, I probably should have picked up his phone call earlier. Now I just feel super bad. I would have felt super bad about interrupting the special agents, but still.
An industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service
Are
is
you
being held for
kidding
the tech giant
me?
and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Why? I liked him. Like, he was the best special partner. I'll look out for your family, Lucius. Don't worry.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Oh, so sweet. And I guess that is perfectly fair.
Lucius,
Divinity
how
Church,
praise you,
2:22 p.m. I mean, 2:28. Why was I thinking 22?
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it.
We can't make it about us. Riddler will suffer or I'll put him behind bars. Yes, he's going to the slammer for this.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Yeah, I feel bad for Tiffany now.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
Still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Anything I can do, I know how you feel. Well, honestly, I need to tell her how, like, we're kind of in the same boat.
Tiffany, I know what you're going
Yeah,
through.
because he experienced it through
I
childhood.
remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it.
Oh.
Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true.
Oh. I feel like dirt.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him.
Maybe that's why she started working for...
Father and daughter.
That's probably why she wanted to take the job. Just so she could get more closer to him. But it's honestly my fault. I was responsible for all this, dragging Lucius away from his family.
Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he?
A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains.
His remains?
There was hardly anything left.
Oh, that would be very traumatizing.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
What? It doesn't quite add up.
I mean, I should tell her. She has the right to know. But I mean, just where we are is kind of not the best time.
Soon, just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right.
Yeah, and not at a funeral.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father?
I think it was the disc. Of course I didn't, or I thought it was safe. I can't lie to her. She has the right to know. And I think it was the disc.
I thought it was safe.
I mean, it was from the Riddler, so...
I had no idea, Lucius.
Tiffany won't forget that.
Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Your relationship with Tiffany has changed.
I hope you can forgive yourself.
Oh. Okay, I think I did something bad.
Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I'll shout it to the world.
Okay, so with anything Batman related for future events, I probably should not trust her with that information. Because I didn't want to lie to her, but I guess that's what happens when you are just pure honest and they're just upset and mad. Wait! Is it him?
We cannot all...
Yes,
You knew my father.
Hey, John, Joker, let's catch up, buddy!
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Strangely, how he knew about the... he would assume I would be at a funeral.
Yeah, I love that. We have so much to catch up.
Did he just assume or just guess? Or knew I was just happened to be at a funeral?
Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Dude!
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Oh, he got a card. Okay, I'll take it. It's got a little teddy bear on it. Get well soon, John. Sad face. Oh, he's trying. That's very thoughtful of him, and I wouldn't blame him. I mean, he's trying.
Thank you John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral.
I mean, ever since he got out of the asylum.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now.
Aww.
It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham.
Where there are like schedules and rules and regulations.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew.
Well, hopefully you don't mean that. I don't want to be rude and say like, well, yeah, you deserve to go back to Arkham now, so buzz off.
Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe.
Oh yeah, the favor he mentioned back in the Arkham.
Settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of...
Yeah, I thank you for that.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you?
Oh, he's just worried if I changed my mind or not. I mean, I think I agreed early, like when he first came up with the idea. So
I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met, friends for life.
So many points in your lives, and now he's gone. A vital...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends.
Oh, good for you.
Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would.
Well, you know what? I'd be happy to, because I'm very interested and curious about his new friends.
Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Oh my goodness, he really wants to take a photo? Well, okay, if he must. I don't want to say, like, no to him.
Smile.
What? We're at a funeral! I can't smile at a funeral!
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy.
Oh, he got an enemy?
Real piece of work. Calls himself the
Girl?
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out.
Oh, he's savage!
A thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but...
They didn't believe you?
Wait a minute, you know him too.
Oh! What's a good excuse? The news. Yeah, from the news. I only know him from the news, not because I fought him as Batman.
Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
You can trust me, tell me where he is, or I told you I help you. Well,
I
already said I mean your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, that much to you? Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't.
Don't. Well, I mean, I appreciate that. John is trying to be very helpful.
Just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Don't worry, I will.
Look, I think I could stay up from here. I'm just gonna slip. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Him trying to, like, casually slip away.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
Ooh, trust. Risk tracking device or trust him to return. You know what? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
It might be a mistake, but still.
Goodbye, Bruce.
It's always worth it.
Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End.
Oh, we got the Batman music! Oh yeah! And strut out that funeral like we mean business. GCPD, 5:53 p.m. Oh, Gordon's by the bat signal!
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get ugly, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spend some time in Arkham.
Well, yeah, he's had it rough, considering what happened last season and all that.
Someone bombs his company.
Wayne is a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
That's all I know.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Trolls out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
42nd to 48th. Ooh, okay, cool. So we got 34, 30, 46, and 44. So let's just try and keep it in order and scan 43rd.
Gang activities heating up along 43rd.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Yeah, Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
Okay, so let's try the 44th Street.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Ah.
The only thing there is an old water tank.
Ah.
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place. Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless.
Yeah, no one mess with her.
Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing.
Well, clearly what you have is a good heart. You're not all
I
brains.
don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that.
Aww.
Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her
Inform or keep her in the dark? No, I think it's best to inform just in case. I mean, we might be wrong either way.
Notify Waller.
Like,
She's proven useful. So
we might be right or wrong. It's always best to just inform the person.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come out.
East End, 6:35 p.m. Not a bad place. I mean, it's not that suspicious. That's why it makes a perfect hideout. Oh. So he's also been living here.
I told Waller about our lead in this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Okay, so I guess start looking around. Newspaper clippings, bed, bookshelf, oh, more newspaper clippings. Ones we can actually look at.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
Okay, and, ooh, a monkey statue. Why? Why is this such voice?
Hear no evil. Speak no evil.
Interesting, collection. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh. Are we trapped?
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
So, we walked into a trap.
We go in.
Wait, so we gotta go deeper to get out? Okay, I guess we just gotta follow the arrow and go down the stairs. So do 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 do. What? Oh, the monkey statues again.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay. Excuse me, body. Okay, we gotta search him. Oh, his hands. He got no fingers.
Parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Okay, well, the feet. Oh, yeah, I see a difference.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Okay, so we looked at the feet, the hands, anything else? Oh, pockets. Any clue?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Oh, an ID.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Oh no. Oh, that would probably be bad. Oh, but a phone? It's got the agency logo on it, so also another dead giveaway.
He's trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Oh, well, we're kind of doomed. But I'm kind of glad I did inform someone. So, I guess the only thing left is the head. Okay, so we got the eyes, the mouth, and the ear. Ooh.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Okay, well, what about this mouth?
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He bit his tongue?
Or a sudden jolt.
Okay, well, what about the eye?
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
But...
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Yeah, how is it possible? Unless he was drugged. Oh no, it's the chamber. Wanna leave? Get inside?
Hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Okay, so we need to do some analyzing stuff. And linking! Yes! Missing fingers! But wait, where do we link missing fingers to? That's the only clue I know. So, oh, death chamber. New clue. We gotta examine this before doing any linkages.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Okay, well, we got some more stuff to look at. The porthole and the wheel.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
Okay, well, what about the door clue?
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Not the right way. I don't understand that riddle. Okay, but let's look at the porthole. Like, why is that?
The glass. It's polarized.
Polarized?
So it is.
Okay. Wait, the floor. This is a clue.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating.
This thing is built like an oven.
Oh!
It'd be cooked alive in there.
Oh! I think I think I understand the floor one. So, oh no, not the fingers, not the fingers. Okay, this I still need to find a linkage to, but I know what the heated floor is for. The shoe! Because the shoe looks all clay-like.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Cinderella. Okay, now let's link the melted shoe with the heated floor, because that makes a lot more sense. Ooh, we got bat vision.
Heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Okay, so we linked one thing. Now, ooh, the stacked safes. Why is there multiple safes? Okay, well, ooh, the symbols. Okay.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
There must be a connection.
Why is that a relevant connection? Well, there's an open safe and an electronic lock. So, look.
Bleeds inside.
Oh!
And a lot of blood.
Oh!
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Why with the fingers, though? Okay, well, let's look at this lock. Because it's the only other thing left.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay, well, let's link the open safe to... What should we link it to? Wait, the fingers?
The agent must have been looking for the answer at one of these safes.
Oh, yeah, now that makes a lot more sense.
Chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here.
Oh.
No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Yeah, maybe the Riddler isn't so smart. He might have been a dum-dum for leaving some evidence on the computer. So let's see, mobile device and email. Ooh, 2 emails to cover. So arms dealer email. Let's look at this.
Maury. He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Oh, cool, I can read this. Nice. You win from Rumi. Alright, I'll take the deal, just so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all of your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done. Okay, let's read the other email. Co-worker email.
What does it say?
Oh.
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll kill each other.
Yeah. They'll just take each other down, and then all we have to do is just pick them up and take them to Arkham Asylum or prison, wherever they go. So, stick to the plan from H. Who's H? E. For someone so smart, you sometimes act real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that, and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes. I'm pretty sure E, like, the Riddler's name started with E, but who is H? Who's, like, which, like, Batman villain started with H? But let's look at the phone anyways.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers.
So Riddler knew?
We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Okay, so how do we leave? Examine the monitors? Okay, that's another option that opened up after the computers.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Oh!
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Oh, I think I know what he means. Okay, just link. I know where to link this. So link this, walk over to the little death chamber, and then into the porthole.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Okay. Oh, mesh panels. Wait, mesh panels? Why is there mesh?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Oh, thank you for explaining that, Batman, because I was like so confused as Gordon.
Clever son of a bitch.
Oh wait, the non-finished chamber. Okay, so he was making more. That's not good if he's making more.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Is there anything else to examine or link? Because I'm pretty sure I've linked everything. So... Oh, I never really went over here. Okay, so more monkey statue.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Yeah, I don't know why he loves monkey statues, but we got a body cam and a gun.
That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Well, I mean, you have great tech too. Now let's look at this body cam.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Whoa, this is so cool.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency,
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Riddler's
Okay, well, I think the chair was first. And then, I think it then followed by going into the, chamber. Because by the looks of the other actions, they look like after. So let's link the death chamber as the second one.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors. He willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Oh, yeah, and then he got out and removed his shoe because the floor got hot.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Okay, and then, oh, he went to the safe, opened a random safe.
Where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst.
Yeah, what about his dilated eye?
Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Of course it's insane.
The last man who went
But,
down
I
is
mean,
dead.
I guess I'll need an extra hand.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Whoa, that went, that was, sudden. Okay, we're ready? Okay, so let's do this and turn the wheel. Okay, so there's something on the screen, so turn. Oh, that is so cool! Okay, yeah, okay, I'm hurrying. I'm sorry. I'm a bit distracted, but okay, there's something about one. Okay, do this.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Okay, let's open up the door. Ba-bing! We bust out there. Oh!
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
That explains the ears.
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it for understanding!
Oh! Oh, okay. Hurry. To the safe. Which one is it? Oh, nice one, Golden. What? Oh no, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Not good. Okay, I gotta hurry. Speak here. What about, I don't know which one. Is it this one? Okay, quickly turn, and open. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, no. Which one? The speak? I'll try the speak. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Oopsie-doopsie. Yeah, well, to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to the riddle, and also riddles in a panic situation. Yeah, not my strong suit, not my forte, so I'm sorry, Batman. Okay, now this time, how about we try speak no evil? Okay, open, and E. Okay, not that one. Okay, I have a bit more time, so let's try here. Please be here, please be here. Come on, come on, come on. Open up and... Oh, it stopped! Oh! Oh, and then we escaped. Okay, nice. Better destroy the sonic speakers. Okay, nice, it's destroyed. So the riddle already had see and speak, not here.
Now, for the love of
What
God,
did we
it's
win?
safe. It'll be worth all this pain.
What, a missile? We won a missile? Why?
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
Wait.
Signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
Oh!
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
Hey Riddler, how about you just give up now, because I am one step closer to finding you.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes.
Well, I will do whatever it takes to stop you.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if I have to partner up with the bad guys as the agency.
Just know that there's a cost to doing business. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
No, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about...
Well, I mean, you're kind of still responsible for all your actions.
You'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook.
Meh.
You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend.
Oh, snap.
Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game.
To be fair, I did not know. And you know what? You're responsible for his death, so you will pay for it.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking.
Gordon will remember that? Uh-oh.
Death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it?
He's now gonna think that, I might do the same thing to him. Oof. The Fists of Fury.
To fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town.
What?
Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Well then. He's got that face.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower...
Yeah, to be fair, I did not know that. I was kind of...
That Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Riddler was lying, I can't tell you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with Gordon.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you...
Oh no.
It doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I.
Oh no, are we gonna have a bad relationship change?
Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
You know what? I'll just make it. It's his call. I'm not gonna like force him to.
Man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
Oh dear, it's changed.
I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Score! So he's gonna keep quiet? Like he's gonna keep it to himself?
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
We just don't say anything. We just grapple out of there. Alfred, why are you looking at the Lady Arkham mask? Because you can't. No, you still got the trauma shakes.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no
I
idea
mean,
how he'll react.
Alfred does have a point, but I couldn't lie. I didn't, like, he had the right to know.
He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long.
Oh yeah, because of the dampeners in Riddler's hideout.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. They were thinking about it all wrong.
Ooh, I love that.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
And we kind of put everyone there at risk, even Lucius' life.
Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
Well, Alfred, I'll still have you anyways, no matter what.
Still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce.
I know. I can understand.
Losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Okay, so communications grid. Let's go ahead and use that. I mean, I love the blueprint of 3D design of the city. That is so cool. Wait, what are we linking to it? Oh, the data. Okay.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Uh-oh, so no one is safe. Okay, and then link the phone to the launcher.
Broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
So how are we going to get a clean copy, though? Oh, from Lucius's video.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I mean, it kind of cuts off in the end, so we don't really see much Grim.
I've never been one to shy away from duty.
Wow, Alfred. You're kind of indestructible then. You are a big brave boy.
Always able to count on you. Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
Oh, it even recorded my voice.
The Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this.
Well, technically you only saw half of it, and then the other half you listened to it, so...
Alright. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Oh, okay, so we got a record and a source, so let's, Oh, cool, it has audio samples of the words. That's cool. So there's also Riddler, Tower, hold on. Enterprises, Bruce? What about? Riddler. There's a... I want to listen to this. I want to listen. Enterprises. I don't mean to... Yeah, I don't mean to link. So, what about this one? Tiffany.
Tiffany.
It's a match.
Oh! Oh, okay, so... Now what else do I need to link? Batman? Wayne?
Batman?
Oh, no, that's not it.
The two sounds have to be the same.
The same, okay. The disabled. Hold on. Riddler.
Dwayne.
No. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Yeah, that didn't sound like it made any sense. Enterprises.
Riddler.
Okay, not that. So it...
I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
So the same sound has to be like same word, right? So Bruce. And this one.
Bruce.
Waveforms match.
Nice!
There. I piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating the launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with a signal, I might be able to divert them.
Oh, distraction!
He gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
What's that on the phone? Unknown?
Unknown contact.
What is it?
Brucey, it's John.
From the funeral, from Arkham.
Checked out the East End, no sign of Riddler.
Truly, it sounds like he's keeping his word.
Got another lead though. Rumi Mori, arms dealer. Great work, John. You're very helpful. I appreciate you looking, John. Good work. Be careful, Brucey. Riddler's put Mori on a kill list. Or a hit list.
That Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Almost forgot. Gotta go, good luck.
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Okay, well, who's more likely? Well, let's read Eli first.
Riddler's lieutenant.
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it. On the other hand...
On the other hand, what? Okay, well, let's just do Roomy now, because Alfred
Maury's
just...
a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
And the fingers chopped off.
Better to a more genteel approach.
Genteel?
As Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased.
Ooh, so we have to choose. Go Batman or go Bruce? I don't know, because I feel like even whichever choice I pick, it still ends bad. It like... Stuff it, I'm going with Maury.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Yeah, I'm taking a bit of a gentler route. Wayne number 1. Off we go. The Virago, 9:47 p.m. Back to where it all started.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Why is his eyes going crazy? So we got agent. Let's look at this agent.
His every move.
Just casually sitting there. One at the table.
Gotta be careful here.
Any other agent? Oh yeah, just this one standing in front of me.
Must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
Wait, is that...
No time to waste.
Was that... Wait.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to talk.
The silent look like, okay, business here, miss. I'm afraid you must be excused.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter.
Mutual enemy, need your help between us. Well, honestly, we both have an enemy.
We have a mutual enemy, Maury. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The Riddler. The one that snipped, chopped, sword off your fingers?
Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Okay, what are we doing?
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Yes. And I choked a bit.
Why would I do that?
Well, we're kind of on the same side.
We're on the same side, Miss Maury. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to me. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies.
That's insane.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is.
He a lunatic. But do you have pretty good idea?
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned.
Huh.
I would never
Often.
dishonor his memory. He was a friend.
He was a criminal scum. Well, if you know my father, then I guess you kind of owe me.
Then you owe me. For my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive.
That little USB drive.
First.
What's your favor though, Maury?
Waller has me detained.
Murray?
pending
Yeah, Murray Maury, I don't know.
He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my...
I don't make deals, problems. Well, okay, I'll do that. I mean, I guess eye for an eye. If I need that USB.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
Oh, it is Maury.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price.
How much money?
Is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, probably a lot. You know what? I'll just keep this calm and simple. I don't want to create more enemies than I already have.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Well, pleasure doing business with you then.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
How did we send the info to Alfred?
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
The Lady of Dublin, 10:38 p.m.
Armed men on board. This must be it.
Woo!
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Oh, I just saw him go slip. Ooh, with one sneaky bat. Ooh, grab the leg, grab the leg. Or just grab his shirt and toss him in the water.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
Okay, so I hear him.
Need to get a better angle.
So Riddler is somewhere on the boat. So, oh, sneak, sneak, sneak. Sneak to the stairs. Wait, I can kind of see Riddler. Yeah, Riddler's just he's just sitting, chilling about. Okay, we gotta look at shipping crate.
Good spot for cover.
Okay, well, we can move to that. We got a death chamber.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
And more death chambers, which is not good. But there's Riddler.
Your agency has been
information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Well, okay then. We better move to this crate. Okay, nice. Now we got more sneak. The sneaky bat. Sneaky bat. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ooh, down. Wait for it. We can look at the guard, or... Oh, just move over to the shipping container. He's not looking, so hurry, 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 hurry. Oh, okay, sneak, 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 sneak around the corner. Okay, we got a peek. Peek quickly.
It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Who's in that chamber?
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Okay, so I guess we're going to go up. Hello, surprise! Boom, 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 boom. And ba-bam! Boink, 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 boink.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
And nope. And nope.
Oversized vermin.
Hey, no, 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 no. Nice.
Agent Avesta.
More. It's heating up.
Oh no, we better get her out. Okay, open this up and opposite direction. Go, 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 go.
Thanks, Batman.
Oh, that's adorable. What? Oh! Protector!
Are you alright?
Oh great, we're now in a bigger cage. Yeah, there's a plan for everything.
Oh god.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
What? Oh, hey!
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
What plan? Oh no!
The missiles.
I forgot about that type of plan.
Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people.
Well, because I'm a hero.
That makes you weak. I
Weak?
saw how you saved Mori.
I'm stronger than you, keeps me human, but it makes me a hero.
What happened to Fox?
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there, about to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to
They
ask
didn't
you
show
3
up.
questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens.
Oh, great! That! The sonic boom!
I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle.
Well, clearly it is unfair.
We have a lot to get through.
I refuse, let her go, answer questions. No, let her go.
It's me you want.
Leave the agent out of this.
Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her...
Oh, she can't?
Estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
What?
This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead.
And I mean dismembered. Closed casket.
Oh, I know who he's referring to.
Who am I?
It's Lucius Fox.
Please say it.
I'll say it.
My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
So, if I answer wrong, her colleagues go down. But if I answer correctly, then she goes down.
Lucius Fox.
I'm sorry, I have to take this one strike to her.
Man, you saved a life. But
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
Oh, Agent Avesta. He's giving me easy riddles.
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
I'm sorry, Agent Blake, but I mean, it's either her or you, and besides, if I answer wrong, your head is gone.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Okay, that's 2.
Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Okay, here we go. Batvision. Okay. Oh, everything's in slow-mo bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Link this to... Wait, where should we link this to? Oh! My gauntlet!
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Okay. Now the cage to the Batcam.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
And then, Chamber and Avesta. Oh!
Use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Oh, yeah! Because it's strong and sturdy.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman?
You want me to say you? No more questions, that would be me, or it's not the Riddler. I don't want to be too cocky, so no more questions.
Question time is over.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at that smug look on her face. She's like, we're gonna ruin your plans. Oh, no, he still used the Sonic anyway. E!
No!
Oh, hurry, shield yourself! Whoop! Ooh, that's cool. Ooh.
Impossible!
Oh, his mask is ripped. I just realized that.
You think you're clever, don't you?
Oh, shut him up? I shall. I'm done with your Riddler nonsense. You're riddling. You are done so. Let's fight one more time. And ba-bing. Oh, slide. And down. And Q. And up. Ooh, in the belly. And then whatever this move is. Oh, I just yeeted him.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
You, Riddler, because you're going behind bars.
Easy one, right?
Uh-oh.
Right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
What? Oh, quickly! I gotta get the drone. Hurry, 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 hurry! Shifty, shifty! Open the Batcam! Hurry! Move it somewhere! Hurry! Oh, can we make it in time? Can we make it in time? Ooh. Nice! We did it in the water. Uh-oh, we're tipping the boat. We're tipping the boat. It's almost like Titanic. Oh, we're good. We're good.
This can't be happening.
Oh, no, no, no. Back. And then, wha-bam! Okay, so I guess it's over now?
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it.
But don't worry, we did. You're okay. Your agents are okay.
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
My ears. I can't hear.
Oh no, she's deaf now. Oh, I feel bad. Come here. Get a hug from the Batman. That's just cute. Oh, he's up now.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die.
Well, she kind of knew the risks, and I was responsible, so...
Can it?
I mean, I don't regret it. She knew the risks. Yeah, she knew the risks, but it's not her.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them.
Yeah, that's so funny. You set it all up for your buddies and they don't show up? What kind of buddies are they, then?
Left me here to deal with you alone.
Well, clearly.
They betrayed me.
Oh, well, we're smarter than you, okay?
They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far.
With the feud.
I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention.
And it did.
They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
The white face who? Riddler? What's happening? Oh goodness. Wait! What? That had to be Deadshot, like come on, who can shoot at that distance? Are you kidding me? Is Riddler gone? Oh, dang it, Deadshot, you and your poison dart! And what timing? Because then the police show up after, a few seconds after.
Lock the ship down. Radio for more medics. Riddler, is he?
Yep, he's gone.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble.
Don't worry about it. You know what? I'll take the fall because I kind of let this all happen.
I'll deal take the heat for this.
Yeah, if I knew about the sudden poison dart, I would have done something to protect him from that.
Down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself.
But didn't she have the agents monitoring him, so she so wouldn't they the agents tell Waller about me, Bruce, talking with him? Wait, what?
Bumped down to deputy.
No!
You can't demote me.
No! Blame me! Gordon.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first.
Yeah.
This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
Well, that's good to hear. Good thing I didn't have a bad relationship change with him. But I feel like with Waller, definitely 100%.
Which it's never known. Riddler had a clue. Not just any clue. The worst criminal minds from all over the world.
So psycho crazies like him?
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them.
Riddler was betrayed, John was involved. Well, I can say he was betrayed.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Oh! Wait, Harley Quinn!
Keeps her head.
Wait, what if Harley was the one that sent the email?
He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Where's she going?
Exactly when to cross it. Yes. You and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Oh, snap! Wait, how did she figure that out, though? Oh, that's it? That's how we're leaving the episode at? Oh, okay, but... Okay, this looks a bit new. Oh, because of the relationship changes. Me and 77.9% of players left Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when you told her she could help you with a puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you were able to relate to her. But because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, she now feels betrayed. And she said she was gonna find out my secret and scream it out at the world, so I feel like future episodes, my relationship with Tiffany will probably fall downhill, worse. It'll get worse. Okay, so... Oh! You and 55.6% of players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller, she appreciated your honest answers to her questions, and she is traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. Oh yeah, she's deaf now because of me. I still feel bad, but... I mean, if I did kind of kill, eliminated or put off her other agents, she would probably be mad at me. And she did know the risks, and I still feel bad. And you and 68.7% of players saw Alfred become vengeful. When did this happen? He was proud when you said you would bring in the Riddler in the lawful way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He admires that you did whatever it took to get the drive. Okay, so still good, I guess. Okay, so you and 61.9% of players worked with Waller in a way that was strained. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away. Because you went behind her back to talk to Mori, she will work with you, but begrudgingly. Begrudgingly. I really need to Google search that word. You and 58.6% of players left John ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was proud of himself that he chose a card you liked. I was being nice. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. So he's all proud, but I'm really concerned. What does the color coded mean? Because I'm mostly seeing blue and orange, so it's like blue good and orange like bad. Okay, well, you and 77.7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. Suspicious that I refused to talk about Lucius. That was back in the water tower when I said that you'll pay for Lucius' death. And because I took his side against Waller, he is steadfastly loyal to me. So that's still good. Oh, this is now new. So, what did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? So me and 82% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Oh my goodness, a lot of people, like almost 10% didn't want to talk about Lucas. Like 2% of players kept quiet, and 6% of players lied to Gordon about the connection to Lucius. Oh, okay, another one. So did I choose to visit Maury or Eli? 74.3% chose to visit Maury. Well, because, I mean, the gentle approach kind of wins. Oh, I did bad here. Well, I mean, I was in the less percent because I kept the situation calm by making the deal with Maury for the drive, like, you know, transactional my money and stuff. I'm curious, who would, like, force the drive? But, me and 71.72% of players sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. Okay, I'm glad everyone went with that choice. Because, I mean, if we sacrificed her other agents, she would probably be mad at us. And she's just looking confident in that too, I just realized. But, yeah, that's just, yeah, that's pretty much all my choices. Not bad for the first episode of the season. I feel like I'm happy, but also not happy with my choices.